Namaste. Welcome to the first out of the Blissful Beginnings. So this is a practice as a warm-up or as an easier practice, or if you've just become new to yoga, then this is a perfect practice for you to warm up the body, get a connection between the breath and the body, and an introduction to some of the asanas, some of the yoga postures. So if you'd like to come sitting back on your mat, knees are together, and then we're going to rest the head just on the mat, arms come back into child's pose. Taking a few moments here, breathing deeply into the back of the spine, perhaps massaging the forehead onto the mat, rocking from side to side, massaging, releasing any tension, holding between the eyebrows, finding some stillness, some space. And then come into some stillness. Breathing deeply, lengthening out through the back of the spine. Notice the rib cage rising, expanding, and then lowering on the exhale. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply here. Taking our hands to the feet, rounding up through the back, keeping the crown of the head on the mat and arching. So you're extending through the shoulder blades, in between the scapula, breathing deeply here. Pushing the crown of the head into the mat, holding our feet tightly, and then lowering the hips towards the mat. Extending our hands out in front and coming all the way up to a tabletop position. Fingers are spread wide, elbows are drawn in, knees are underneath hips. From here we inhale, chest rounds up, and exhale, arching through the spine, moving slowly and mindfully here. Inhale, arching through the back, and exhale, rounding through the spine, bringing awareness to each vertebrae, trying to move so slowly with intention. Inhaling, chest shines up, and exhaling, rounding through the back. Inhale into center. From here, right leg draws back onto the toes. We'll just rock forwards and backwards here. Engaging, tuck in under the core, drawing the belly button in towards the spine. And we're going to ground through that right hand, and left arm reaches forwards as right leg draws back. From here, we're not arching through the belly button, we're tucking it under to really lengthen through the psoas. Reaching out with that hand out in front. Staying here for 2 more breaths. Maybe lift that back leg a little higher. Engaging through the core. And then exhaling, lowering the hand, lowering the knee. Coming straight onto the other side. So left leg draws back and we're rocking forwards and backwards here. Massaging through the heel. Waking up the toes. Waking up our core, pushing out through the shoulders. From here, left leg rises up and right arm reaches forward. Again, tucking under the pelvis. The back of our neck should be parallel with the bottom of the mat. So we're not arching, extending. We're staying nice and straight here, lengthening out. All the way from the fingertips to the toes. 1 more breath. And then lowering the hand, lowering the knee. Rocking our hips from side to side, warming them up. And then spreading the fingers apart. Planting down. From here, right arm reaches up, extend, gazes up. And exhale, drawing that hand down for thread the needle. Drawing the arm and the shoulder down towards the mat. Twice more, inhale, opening up, gaze follows. And exhale, that hand comes down through. Inhaling, opening up, twisting through the spine, and exhale. and that hand comes down. Tent up onto fingertips and push in to try and stack the shoulder blades. Stay in here or reaching that left arm out in front, giving you more space. Bring that gaze underneath the armpit, up to the sky. One more breath here. Trying to work our hips to parallel so we can stack to balance a cup of tea on top of the sit bones. So that we can balance a cup of tea on top of the sit bones. From here, drawing that left hand in, exhaling. Inhaling, pushing onto the left hand. Right arm reaches up. And then exhaling, hand comes to mat. Lovely, left arm reaches up. Inhaling here. And exhaling, drawing that arm down and through. Inhaling, opening up. Exhaling, reaching through. Inhaling, opening up. Exhaling, reaching that left arm through. From here, coming onto the right fingertips. Trying to stack the shoulders, twisting through the torso. Or reaching that right arm forward. Looking under the armpits, making more space. One more breath here. Exhale, drawing that right arm back, pushing off the hand. Inhale, opening up. And exhale, bringing the hands to plant on the mat. From here, pushing out through fingers. Index fingers face forward, your elbows draw under, tucking into the toes, and slowly coming up to a downward facing dog. Pedaling out through the feet, one then the other. Making any movements that feel good to you. You're lifting the hips, keeping a nice bend at the knees, so really pushing out through the arms. Allow the head to come more inwards. And allow there to be space in between the shoulders, so you're not shrugging through the shoulders. You're making lots of space and drawing the shoulders closer to the rib cage. Tuck in under the rib cage and lifting the hips nice and high. One more nice breath here, in and out the nose, finding some stillness. Gazing at top of mat and slowly walking all the way to the top with bent knees. Taking our feet hip distance apart. Taking hold of opposite elbows and allowing the body to hang heavy over the legs. Maybe sway from side to side, releasing anything holding on into the vertebrae, allowing the spine to extend. Allowing the spine to extend and hang heavy here. Breathing deeply in and out the nose, lengthening through the spine. Releasing the elbows, slowly rolling yourself all the way up to standing. Arms reach up. Left hand takes hold of right wrist. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, coming over to the left hand side, extending through the side of the body. Grounding down through the feet, tucking under the pelvis, lengthening through the side of the body. Inhale, back to standing. This time, right hand catches left wrist. Extend, lift and lengthen. And exhale over towards the right hand side. Breathing deeply here, in and out the nose. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hands interlace behind the back. From here we inhale, extending through the chest. And exhale, allow the body to hang heavy over the legs, taking the hands up and overhead. Fingers are interlaced, knees can be nice and bent here. We can allow the body to hang heavy over the legs. Or if you have the flexibility, you can work your legs towards straightening, bringing the head in towards the legs. Breathing deeply here. Allow your hands to hang a little bit heavier. Slowly inhaling, releasing, come all the way back up to standing. And exhaling, hands come apart. Standing at mountain pose at the top of the mat. So your 2 toes come to touch. There's a slight gap in the heels. Kneecaps are lifted, shoulders drop up, back and down. Chin is parallel with the bottom of the mat. Palms come out. Pelvis is tucked under. Shoulders drop up, back and down. That drishti, point of gaze, is out in front. From here we can use our ujjayi breath, that breath with sound, that ocean-like sound. That slight constriction in the back of the throat to elongate the breathing, bring more oxygen around the body, new fresh prana. Take one more nice breath here. Establishing a firm mountain pose. Inhaling, reaching up. And exhaling, following your hands all the way down. Inhaling, lift and lengthen. Lifting out of the spine. And exhaling, stepping that right foot back on the mat. Lowering the knee down, untucking the toes. Inhale, reaching arms up. Shoulders draw back and down. Core draws under, belly button to spine. Knee should be over ankle. Inhaling here. Exhaling, palms come together. And to heart. Inhaling. Exhaling, engaging through the core. Twisting towards the left hand side. Hooking the knee and the elbow. And twisting here. Breathing deeply in and out the nose. You're drawing the belly button under. Extending out through the crown of the head, making lots of space. Smiling. And then inhale, using your core, coming back to center, arms reach up. From here, exhale, hands come to the mat. And we're going to lengthen, drawing our sit bones back and the sole of the foot towards the ceiling. Inhale, coming forward, rocking forward, shining our chest through. And exhale, coming back to half split. Inhale, coming forward. And exhale, coming back to half split. Taking a few breaths here. Working on drawing that left hip back, right hip forward. One more deep breath. Releasing any tension in the hamstrings. Then inhaling, coming forward. Planting right hand down, tucking onto back toes, and lifting the left hand and the kneecap, coming into an easy twist. Gaze is up, drawing that belly button in so it shouldn't be touching the thigh. Reaching up, pushing out through the back knee. Inhale here. Exhale, placing hands down. Stepping back to a plank. From here, we're lowering knees, chest and chin to the ground. Inhaling to cobra, pointing through the toes, drawing our chest up, engaging through the core. And then slowly pushing back up to downward facing dog. Breathe in here. Extending through the hips. Inhaling. Exhaling here. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. From here, inhale. Right leg comes through to the top of the mat, planting down, and the back knee comes down to meet the mat. Untuck the back toes. Inhale, reaching arms up. Exhaling here. Drawing belly button to spine, lengthening through the left hand on the psoas, left psoas. Shoulders draw back and down. Gaze is forward. Inhaling Exhale, palms come to heart. Twisting from the core, shifting our belly button towards the back wall. Hooking the left elbow on the knee and twist in here. Slowly, we're trying to work our prayer hands towards the heart. Gazing over back elbow. So we're not here, we're slowly working on pushing and lengthening, drawing our palms to our heart. One more breath, twist a little deeper. And inhale, coming back up. Exhale, hands come to mat. And as we do that, we push our hips back and the sole of the foot reaches towards the sky. Inhale, coming forward, shining our chest through. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, coming forward. And exhale, hips come back. Once more, inhale, coming forward. Massaging through the hips. And exhale, coming back. Allowing the head to hang heavy here. Bringing that right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, round and coming back to the top of the mat. Hands planked, left hand is planted. From here we tuck onto back toes, lifting the knee, and right arm reaches towards the sky for an easy twist. Again, engaging through the core, drawing that belly button in. Lifting that back left kneecap off the floor. Planting that right arm down. Stepping back into a plank. Staying here for just a breath. Then lowering knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhaling, drawing chest through into a cobra. And exhale, coming back to downward facing dog. Looking at top of mat. Step right, then left foot all the way to the top. Inhale, lift and lengthen. You can push off the calves to extend through the spine. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up to standing, arms reach up. And exhale, hands come to heart. We're going to move into a balance. So, planting through the toes on the right hand side, we're drawing the left knee in towards the body. Taking hold of the knee and drawing it inwards. Breathe in here. Inhaling and exhaling. And then taking the knee out towards the left hand side. And gazing towards the right. Working on that core strength. The stabilizers in the glutes and the ankles. Inhale back to center. Drawing that leg into chest. And then lowering the knee. Then straight onto the other side. So, planting the left toes, spreading them wide, planting through the foot, allowing the energy to come up through the body. Drawing that right knee in. Taking hold of the leg and just drawing it in towards the body. Working on lengthening through the left leg. Extending here. Inhaling. Exhaling, taking it over towards the right hand side. Left hand comes to hip, gazes over to the left. Breathe in here. Inhaling back to center. Exhale and releasing the leg. Lovely. Staying, doing the same again. We're moving into tree pose. So we're going to plant through the right leg. We're going to pick a drishti point, a point of gaze to focus on in front of us. So it should be at head height. Looking out in front. Taking hold of our right leg in towards the body. You can take it out towards the side and you can place it just on your calf or bring it all the way up to the inside of the thigh, as long as it's not on the knee. Hands come to heart center. Finding stillness in the mind, stillness in the body. You can extend the hands up. One more breath here, in and out the nose. And drawing the hands to heart center. Left knee comes in and lowers to the mat. Moving on to the right hand side. So we're planting through the left toes, drawing that right leg in towards the body. And you can bring it out, put it on the calf, or you're drawing it all the way up to the inside of the thigh. Stay in here, bringing hands to heart, finding some stillness. Find that drishti point. Focus on something out in front. Find that focus. And then you can bring your arms up and overhead, lengthening through the body. One more long breath here. And then slowly drawing that knee back in and bringing it back down to the mat. Lovely. Standing at the top of the mat. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhaling, stepping back onto the mat. Moving through knees, chest, chin. Inhaling, drawing the chest through up into a cobra. Exhale, pushing back onto the knees. Drawing the body back into a child's pose. Breathing deeply in and out the nose. Inhale, looking up. Walking hands in. And we're going to swing our legs around. Coming into Navasana, boat pose. So drawing our legs up. Hands can come behind the legs. Spine is straight. Breathing deeply in and out the nose. We can bring our hands out in front, palms face up. Nice and open, engaging through the core, pointing through the toes. And then slowly, slowly lower to the mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finding our bridge pose, bringing feet in towards the buttocks so we can tickle our ankles with our toes. We can tickle our ankles with our toes, inhaling, exhaling, lift the hips, bringing the chest up towards the chin. We can interlace our fingers behind the back, shuffling our arms underneath and opening through the chest. Breathing deeply here, pushing off the feet, lift a little higher, pushing with our legs. Engage in here, releasing any tension in the glutes, allowing the feet to do the work, and then slowly releasing the hands, allowing the body to come all the way down, bringing the feet out to either edge of the mat, palms come face up, and we'll close down the eyes for Shavasana. We're either staying in Shavasana or we can move on to the mindful movement practice, as this was a perfect warm-up for that. Otherwise, if this is where I leave you, namaste. Thank you so much. Enjoy a nice long Shavasana. Stay here for 5 to 10 minutes and bask in the stillness.